So I went to a Balfolk dance where they played traditional music, like you hear. But this is just some of the people jamming afterwards. But yeah, I guess I want to share my experience of what I'm about to show you. So this community group dancing was incredibly socially rewarding. I totally see the value and, like, I guess effectiveness, uh like folk balls or ball folk or just uh your community dances. I see the value that they would have played, and if we had this now, like, oh man, there's a lot of elements to it. It makes sense that this is where you would maybe find your partner. You would see if you had compatibility or chemistry, if you were able to follow their lead and move naturally with them. You would have an opportunity to build rapport and trust with people, because when somebody's physically affecting you, like some of the dances we did, you're like linked up, right? And then you're spinning, and then you're linking up with somebody else, or you're in like a line of three going in a circle. There's lots of dances, I don't know them, but I just, from this bit of experience, it was really telling that you would be able to filter and establish relationships, like, in a really rewarding way. Also, from my understanding, like the person who hosts this weekly gathering in Toronto, he grew up going to ball folk gatherings, and it's for all ages. He grew up from a young age. He's like a mastered musician now, because and he hosts this dances, and he trains people on the dancing if you want to learn. But he spoke about it as a child growing up, that it was all ages, right? And everybody had a place, whether you were a musician, you were a dancer, you were a drinker, you were just a watcher, like, that there was room for everybody. He told me, in his when he started to get a little older, as like a young adult, uh, the community checked him, because I guess, I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't allowed to dance anymore for some reason. And that's what got him on stage more, playing music. So also, like, a place that, your community's gonna fucking check you if you are if yeah, if you're acting a fool. I grew up going to the Royal Legion, is for veterans. My grandfather was a member, and it would host all sorts of different gatherings, for all ages. So hearing the person who hosts these ball folk dances talk about his growing up in Brittany, France, um, it reminded me of the Legion, which is kind of dying out now. They're still, it's still a thing, but with the veterans all dying out, family members of veterans can become members, but it is run and supported and funded by its community. And it's like this beautiful resource that is available to us, right? That's affordable venue for people to gather. I guess I'm advocating that I would like to bring these kind of elements into wherever I'm living, to participate and support gatherings that bring us together. I have this outlook that we are in human school. We have this opportunity to develop. So we should take our schooling seriously. Get out there, learn how to be a less shitty human being. And you won't know unless you are participating in the social experiment with other shitty human beings. I believe we have a lot to offer each other.